Hello, class, and welcome to the second half of our semester here in remote learning. I just wanted to take a minute to welcome you all to that, go through the policy updates that I sent out to you all in our revised schedule, and just take a moment here to try to get acclimated to this new format we're going to do. This is going to be where you're going to see me in my videos from now on. This is in my uh, kitchen area here. You'll see I have my kitchen over here. Over here, I don't know if it's too dark to see because it's late, but there's my living room with my dog laying on the couch. He may be joining us from time to time. And I have bought a whiteboard there. So when I need to work through problems with you guys, I will have something to write on, and hopefully I'll write big enough so you all can see. This will be a learning experience for us all as we move through, and I didn't realize that that light might actually be a problem with the glare in that one certain area. So we'll have to see what we can do about that. Okay, so I sent everybody a remote learning changes, kind of a policy update, and a revised schedule. So let's run through that real quick. Okay, first, the remote learning changes. The lectures are going to be just like this. I am recording this through a Zoom meeting right now. When this is done, I will convert it to a video, I will post it to YouTube, and then I will make a link on Moodle. And that way you will be able to access the videos and watch them as many times as you want to, as soon as they are posted at your convenience. Also, if you are not familiar with Zoom, it is a fairly simple software. You can go on and download the software, and throughout the course, I'm going to hold interactive meetings. And this is how you're going to be able to ask me questions one-on-one. We did this for our faculty meeting the last time, and it went very, very smoothly. What it does is I will send you an email when I don't know, request you to come to a meeting. And then you have, as you can download the software, sign up for a free account. And then when it comes time for the meeting, you just click on the link and it'll automatically put you in. And then you can choose whether you're from your phone, your laptop, your home computer, whatever, whether you want to allow it to have access to your microphone and your camera. If you do, you can do a little gallery view and you can see everybody that's attending. And then whenever somebody speaks, it is going to put their picture front and center on your screen. Okay? It actually is a very easy format to use, like I said, and I look forward to employing it this semester. If anybody has any troubles with how to set this up, please contact me as soon as you can through email. We'll get to contact information here in a little bit, but through email, and I'll give you some resources you can use in order to get set up with the Zoom technology. Moving down the list, the homework. Well, the format of our homework is not going to change. That is a good thing for this class. It is something that you are already used to doing. We're going to do it through the Connect software still. But the one major difference is I had it set up so that you could turn in all the homework whenever the test was due, usually 2 days after the test. Well, since we're not meeting in class, in order to keep you working on stuff, and I think this will help you out better, we're going to make each chapter due on a Sunday, okay? We'll go through that more on the class schedule, but there's going to be a chapter each week where you're going to have to do the homework questions. There was also some confusion from some students that were doing the ungraded and thought they were doing the homework. I had 2 or 3 students do that. So I have hidden all the ungraded stuff and only made the graded homework available to you. Okay, if you need any other practice questions, you can email me on that and I will give you some good ones out of the book that you can work on, and I will check over your answers once you have them completed. The big change is going to be the exams. The exams are also going to be done through the Connect software. Okay, it is not going to change the type of questions that I choose because I have the same test bank. That is where I've been pulling the questions, but only now you're going to have to do them through their program. It'll be automatically graded through them. Okay, this takes out some of the leniency I had in the grading, but I want you guys to realize when you get done taking your test, it's going to give you a score, and I can go back and adjust those scores. That is not the score that necessarily is going to go in my grade book. We'll discuss that more when it gets closer to the test. But the tests are going to be set up with true, false, multiple choice, and some problems. They will be allowed to It'll be set up over a 3-day period. Okay, and I'll give you 3 days to get in there and do it. So that way it's not a set time where I'm expecting you to be at your computer. You can do it at your convenience. And during that 3-day period, once you open it though, you only have one attempt to do this. Okay, and I will probably set a 90-minute, maybe 100, 105-minute, hour 15 time limit, or yeah, hour and a half, hour 45-minute time limit on these, and give you a little bit more time to work through them. Okay, but they're going to be the same problems that you either work on your homework or stuff that we discuss in videos. And we will still have a review Zoom meeting to discuss the test. And I will provide a practice test through the Connect program too. That will be untimed. That'll be very, very similar to what you're going to see on the exam. So that way you can go in and practice and see how long it's taking you to work through some of the problems and manage your time efficiently that way. Okay. Next thing on the list is communications. Okay. There's lots of ways we can communicate while we are away from the classroom. I want the primary mode of communication though to be through the McMurray email. So anytime you're having any issues or any struggles or any questions, please reach out to me through email first. I get emails sent directly to my phone and I'm very prompt about responding to them. Okay? If I cannot solve your problem through an email, because I realize accounting is difficult sometimes, and sometimes I can type out a whole paragraph and it might even just confuse you more, when if I could talk to you face to face or over the phone real quick, I could resolve an issue in a matter of 30 seconds to a minute. Okay, so if that needs arise after we've communicated through email, you can either text, call, FaceTime, Skype. Okay, if it is on a homework question, I can even go into the Connect software and I can record my voice giving you response to a specific question you have on there, or write out a response to you. Okay, it's going to be a little bit more work because without the meeting face to face or being able to just drop in my office real quick and ask me a quick question. But I said I will give you quick responses and I will be available to meet with you or talk with you throughout the day from about 8 to 4 every day. Until maybe I have to go get this shot in my back. We'll see. I'm still in a lot of pain right now. You'll see whenever I have to get up and write on the board that I still stand kind of funny and everything, but we'll get to that later. All right, so lastly, if you anticipate there may be any problems with your internet connection throughout the semester, or you worry that what you're going to do in order to get your coursework done and stuff like that, you need to let me know as soon as possible, okay? We will try to work something out with you at our faculty meeting. Kate Lawson at the library and the provost, Dr. Wyant, they both offered and requested that the faculty send any students to them that are having trouble or these kind of concerns, and they would provide them with multiple resources on where they would be able to finish not only this class, but I mean, you're going to have internet access for all your other courses as well. So they're working hard to make sure that everybody has the proper access needed to finish the course. So let's move on to talk about our schedule real quick. As I said, we're going to try to do about a chapter a week, and that was what we were doing before. Later on Monday, I'm going to post the lecture videos for chapter 14. What I'm going to try to do, well, for chapter 14, I have it broken down. It is going to be into 2 videos, okay? Because the PowerPoint is about 60 slides, and when I looked through the chapter, I thought I could break it down into 2 main points. Okay, so that's how it's going to be. On Wednesday is going to be our first Zoom meeting. So I will send out an email on Tuesday that will have the link to the Zoom meeting and all that. These are not required. If you want to come, you can come. If you can't make it at the time, I completely understand. These meetings are going to be recorded and they are going to be posted onto YouTube and onto Moodle. So when you come on, like I said, you're going to have a choice at the Zoom meeting whether you want your face to be shown or and your voice to be heard. You have a choice to turn on your camera, turn on your microphone, and even if you turn it on, at some point you can turn it off, okay? And the same with your microphone. So just realize these are going to be posted, so if you do not want to be seen or you do not want to be heard on YouTube talking in an accounting class, take that into consideration. I don't see the big deal in it, and I hope you all come and choose to participate because this will be a great forum for us to ask questions and for me to help you. Okay. So anyway, our first Zoom meeting will be on Wednesday, and I'm correlating that with the time I'm going to give you your project assignment. Okay. The project assignment is the assessment that is due from the accounting guidelines in this class and is what we are going to be covering in this first chapter that we've started back up. Okay. So on Friday, I will post some follow-up videos. When I say follow-up videos, what I'm going to do is everything that throughout the chapter that you're going to need to know is going to be presented in the videos on Monday. On Friday, when I do a follow-up video, I'm going to pick selected homework questions that I've assigned you and maybe a few other things, and I'm going to work through them on the whiteboard. And I'm going to look through if anybody has done the homework, if maybe somebody's or a lot of people having particularly difficulty with one question or one concept. If everybody's been doing the work Monday through Thursday, I'll be able to look at that Friday morning when I do, and I'm just going to check up on everybody, and then I'll be able to post a little bit more direction on some people that are struggling with. Okay. So then on Sunday, every Sunday, unless it is a test week, the homework is going to be due by 11:59 p.m. on Sunday night. Okay. I'm hopeful everybody gets it turned in. My late policy is going to be I'm going to give you up until the test date to turn it in, but you are going to lose 20% if it is a week late, and you're going to lose 30% if it is 2 weeks late. And none of the homework go out any further than 2 weeks from an exam. Okay. And once the exam is passed, if you haven't done it, then it's too late to go back and do any of the homework. Okay. I hope you guys stay on top of this. These homework points are a big part of your grade, as you can see from the email I sent out with the grading list. If you just look through, some people are doing really good on the tests and not so well, or not taking the homework seriously, and you can see it's affecting their grade. Some people are not doing so well on the test and doing really well on the homework, and it's really bringing their grade up. And that was the whole point of this online homework, is to give you more practice and to be some easy points, because as you well know, after you submit it twice, it basically gives you the answers and you can go back in, okay, and just, it does everything but the calculations for you. So it is a simple 25 points if you take some time and some effort and work through it. And remember, that's why I gave out 2 bonus points. If you see some people have maybe a 27, because they got 25 all the points right and didn't get to that third attempt. So you still get 2 bonus points if you get it done before you get the final cheat, okay, to walk you through it. So I'm going to skip on down the schedule to 4:13 to 4:19, okay? We'll have an exam that week on Monday through Wednesday. Okay, that is when you'll take the test on Connect. And the fall Friday before that is when I will have the Zoom meeting for the Chapter 12 and the test review. That is also when I will post a practice test on the Connect software. So you have all weekend to go in and work through the practice test and see the problems and email them if you have any questions. And you can still get a hold of me on Monday, Tuesday, if you wanted to wait all the way to Wednesday to take the exam, whatever fits into your schedule. Okay, so I think everything else on the schedule is pretty self-explanatory. If you have any questions as they arise, do not hesitate to reach out to me. Okay, I realize this is a difficult time for everybody. Nobody likes being shut up in their house, and nobody really signed up to do online learning. I would much rather be face to face with you guys, but we have to make the best of the situation that we have. Okay. The good thing is, what we got left coming up is some of the material that I find more enjoyable throughout the class, because we are through all of the costing material and stuff like that. This next unit, we're just going to be looking at different ways managers use information to make decisions And I feel it's very relevant and very important. And then our final unit, we will be talking about budgeting, which is very relevant to everybody in useful life. So I just want to say thank you for all your hard work to my spring athletes. Again, I'm very sorry your season got canceled. Um, I would be very frustrated if I was you, even if you're not a spring athlete. If you're just a student in general, I would be frustrated by everything that's going on and some of the other uncertainties that are surrounding us right now. So I want you to know that I appreciate your willingness to work through this remote session, to take the time to watch these videos, to do the extra time to look through the book when you have questions, because some people are stubborn like me. I know if I had the situation and I was a student, I would want to figure it out on my own and I'd be hesitant to reach out. But please do not. Okay. I'm here. It is not a bother to me. I want to help you. I want to answer your questions. And I want to help you get through this semester as easily as possible. So stay tuned for some more videos and enjoy learning at home.